The richest man in Babylon. The fifth cure. Make of the dwelling a profitable investment. If a man sets aside 9 parts of his earning upon which to live and enjoy life, and if any part of these 9 parts he can turn into a profitable investment without detriment to his well-being, then so much faster will his treasures grow. So spake Arcade to his class at their 5th lesson. All too many of our men of Babylon to raise their families in assembly parlors. They do pay to exacting landlord liberal rental for rooms where their wives has another spot to raise the blooms that gladden a woman's heart, and their children have no place to play their games except in the unclean alleys. No man's family can fully enjoy life unless they do have a plot of ground wherein children can play in the clean earth, and where the wife may raise not only blossom but goodrich herbs to feed her family. To a man's heart it brings gladness to eat the figs from his own trees and the grapes of his own vines, to own his own domicile, and to have the place he is proud to care for, putteth confidence in his heart and great effort behind all his endeavors. Therefore, do I recommend that every man own the roof that shelters him and his, nor is it beyond the ability to any well-intentioned man to own his home. Has not our great king so widely extended the world of Babylon that within them much land is now unused and may be purchased the sums most reasonable? Also, I say to you, my student, that the money lenders gladly consider the desire of men who seek homes and land for their families. Readily may they borrow to pay a brickmaker and a builder for such commendable purposes, if thou can show a reasonable portion of the necessary sum which thou thyself hast provided for the purpose. Then when the house is be built, thou canst pay the money lender with the same regularity as thou didst pay the landlord, because which payment will reduce the indebtedness to the money lender. A few years will satisfy his loan. Then will thy heart be glad, because thou wilt own in thy own right valuable property, and the only cost will be the king's taxes. Also wilt the good wife go more often to the river to wash the robe, that each time returning she may bring a goatskin of water to pour upon the growing things. Thus come many blessings to the man who owns his own house, and greatly will it reduce his cost of living, making available more of his earning for pleasure and the gratification of his desire. This then is the people's cure for a lean purpose: own their own home. The 6th cure: ensure future income. The life of every man proceeds from his childhood to his old age. This is the path of life, and no man may deviate from it unless the God call him prematurely to the world beyond. Therefore, do I say that it behooves a man to make a preparation for a suitable income in the days to come, when he is no longer young, and to make preparation for his family should he be no longer with them to comfort and support them. This lesson shall instruct thee in providing a pure pulse, and time has made thee less able to learn. So Akkad addressed his class upon the sixth day. A man who, because of his understanding of the laws of wealth, acquires a growing surplus, should give a thought to those future days. He should plan certain investment or provisions that may endure safety for many years, yet will be available when the time arrives, which he has so wisely anticipated. There are diverse ways by which a man may provide with safety for his future. He may provide a hiding place and there bury a secret treasure. And no matter with that skill it be hidden, it may nevertheless become a root of thieves. For this lesson, I recommend not display. A man may buy house or land for this purpose. If wisely chosen as to their usefulness and value in the future, they are permanent in their value, and their earnings of their sale will provide well for his purpose. A man may loan a small sum of the money rendered and increase it at a regular period. The rental which the money rendered adds to this will largely add to its increase. I do know a sandal maker named Ansan who explained to me not long ago each week for 8 years he had deposited his money rendered 2 pieces of silver. The money rendered had but recently given him an accounting of which he greatly rejoiced. The total of his small deposit, which their rental at the customary rate of 1/4 their value for each 4 years, has now become 1,040 pieces of silver. I did gladly encourage him further by demonstrating to him with my knowledge of the numbers that in 12 years more, if he would keep his regular deposit of about 2 pieces of silver each week, the money lender would then owe him 4,000 pieces of silver, a worth competence for the rest of his life. Surely, and such a small payment made with regularly thus produce such a profitable result. No man can afford not to ensure a treasure for his old age and the protection of his family, no matter how prosperous his business and his investment may be. I would that I might say more about this. In my mind rests the belief that someday wise thinking man will devise a plan to insure against death, whereby men pay in but a trifling sum regularly, the aggregate making a handsome sum for the family of each member who passes to the beyond. This do I see as something desirable and which I could highly recommend. But today it's not possible because it must reach beyond the life of any man.